This week's tip of the week will save you more frustration than anything else. We're going to learn how to test your 1/4 inch seam allowance. Every machine sews a little bit differently, so you need to be familiar with how your machine sews so that you're not using the seam ripper much later. As much as we love using the seam ripper, yay. What we're going to do, we're going to start with 3 strips of fabric that are cut 1.5 inch wide. If we sew with a 1/4 inch seam on each side, we should end up with a centerpiece that measures 1 inch. So I'm going to take this to the machine, line up my edges, make sure that I'm lined up with the edge of my 1/4 inch foot. Just going to go ahead and sew all the way down. I'm going to line up my second piece, that edge of our fabric lined up with the edge of our 1/4 inch foot. I also find it's always a really good practice to give your seam just a quick press. That helps to set that stitch and gives you a nice clean finish. So here's my unit. I had the 3 1.5 inch strips that I sewed together. I'm going to measure this, and you can see it is exactly 1 inch wide. My needle's good. I have this one I did first, and you can see it's crooked. So pay attention to that. Sometimes it's your needle, sometimes it's your technique. 5 minutes of testing can save you hours of seam ripping later. Follow for weekly quilting tips from Stitch in Heaven.